in there. But this one is originally from Am I the Asshole by the user My Super Secret Account, and it's AITA for not telling a vegan mom that the candy she stole from my kids and was eating was not vegan. This happened on Halloween and the day following. My neighbor, 38F, super vegan, has 2 kids. I, 26F, also have 2 kids. My apartment complex didn't do traditional trick-or-treating on Halloween. Residents were advised to set out pre-packaged individual candy bags on their patios/front door areas if they wanted to participate, but the traditional knock-on-door, physically hand candy was not permitted. So, Halloween comes and the kids are all dressed up and each building has a scheduled time where kids can go door to door. I end up having to work late, so my neighbor offered to walk my kids around with hers at our building's scheduled time. About 45 minutes later, my kids came home with a small bucket of candy, 6 goodie bags each from individual apartments that had participated. Everything was fine and my kids didn't say anything weird that happened. They were just excited to eat candy once they got home. The next day, I took my kids to the park directly across from our apartment complex. My neighbor was there with her kids as well. The kids were playing and she took out one of those individual goodie bags with candy in it from her purse and started loudly to rummage in it. She ate several pieces of candy and my daughter eventually noticed. She ran up and asked if she could have a piece, and my neighbor responded, "Nope, this is my tax candy. Remember that? This is my reward for taking you trick-or-treating last night." I was a little weirded out by that statement, and I asked her what she meant. She said that since she's the one who had to take my kids out, she took 5 bags of candy from each of my kids as a tax. Her son then... Yeah, yep, I know. I read this and I was like, what the hell? Who steals literal candy from babies?
Oh my god.
Like,
that infuriates me.
Right? I read this, I was just like, I cannot believe this. It doesn't say how old her kids are either. Or I don't think it does. So I'm imagining like little kids. And she's just like stealing candy from children.
Literally the saying, stealing candy from a kid.
Yes! Literally stealing candy from a baby. From babies, plural. But she took 5 bags from each kid. And she has 2 kids. Why does she need 10 bags of candy when each kid only got like 6 bags total?
Right?
That's crazy. I don't know. That's a lot.
And it was 2 kids, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, so she only took candy tax from her 2 kids. Not from this lady's own children, but from OP's kids. So she took 10 bags of candy total from OP's children. So...
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, no. I'm wrong. Wait, oh my god, the next line says, her son chimes in and says, "You only took 2 bags from us." And she responded with, "But I'm your mom. I was doing OP a favor, so they get a higher candy tax." So she also took candy from her kids. That is like 14 bags of candy total.
To herself.
Yes, 14 bags of candy for herself. And those kids only got 6 bags each. That's wild.
That is wild. I'd be so mad.
I'm mad. I'm so mad reading this.
I love candy. I'm a snacker and everything. And I do take my kids candy.
Yeah.
With whichever ones they don't like. Which they don't like a lot of candy, especially my daughter. She doesn't eat candy. So I take all of her candy during Halloween. But I think that's totally okay. But to steal someone else's candy, other children's candy, is so fucked up.
I know. They're not even your own kids. Thankfully, like when I grew up, my parents, they did not take my candy. But they are such big candy snackers where they would have to buy like 2 extra bags of Halloween candy because they would eat all of it as they're like handing it out to trick-or-treaters.
For me, it's like I wait till after Halloween those Target deals,
Yeah.
75% off
I
on the
know.
candies.
Same with day
That's
after
when I
Valentine's, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when I buy all the candies and I just stock up.
Yeah, that is so fair. Let me keep reading because it gets a little funny.
Okay.
So we just found out, right? She's taking 5 bags of candy from her kids and 5 bags of candy from OP's kids and 2 bags of candy from her own kids. I was thinking about how to respond when I noticed she was holding a Starburst candy and I decided to just smile and nod and go back to watching my kids. I let her continue to finish off the bag of candy, and then I said, "Hey, aren't you vegan? You know those candies are made with animal products, right?" I explained to her what gelatin was and how a lot of those candies are made with it. She was horrified, Googles it, and then tells her kids
Whoa.
they're leaving.
Sorry.
I know. She said something
I
about how she was going to be sick and stormed off. Now she keeps giving me dirty looks every time we see her and won't let her kids play if she shows up at the park and we're there too. My husband thinks I'm an asshole because I should have either not said anything about the gelatin or said something right away as soon as I noticed. I don't think it's my job to tell a vegan what is and isn't vegan though, and she deserved it for stealing candy from little kids. And that's